Hey guys, welcome back to week 5 of my training for my first powerlifting competition. Sort of week 5 / week 6 because last week was a holiday for me. So even though the week is gone, I didn't really train that much. I relaxed, I let my body relax. I took a few things with me, did a little bit here and there, but not heavyweight at all. So this is the first week I'm sort of back properly heavy strength training. And my coach has made it even more fun by adding in tempo work. So with every exercise we're going to be doing a 3-second eccentric and then just a 1-second concentric. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I've already done one session of it yesterday and it was tough, so I expect nothing less than tough today, on legs especially, and it's currently about 25-27 degrees Celsius, so it's going to be even harder that way. But yeah, let's just get into it and see how I go. Okay, so for those of you who might not know what concentric versus eccentric is, eccentric is the lengthening of the muscle and concentric is the contracting of the muscle. So if you think of this exercise, a lunge for instance, the eccentric will actually be the way down, so it'll be a 3-second lowering into the lunge, and then the concentric will be the muscle pushing and contracting and pushing up. Think of it, another exercise yesterday was bench press, so it's 3 seconds on the way down and 1 second push. So that's how I think of it, and that's what it is. As I just mentioned there, we're starting with lunges. If you saw my video week 1 where I did legs, it's the exact same exercises, but today, as I've mentioned, we've got the 3-second eccentric on all the exercises for all the reps. Obviously it puts the time and attention a lot longer, puts a lot more stress on the muscle, just in a different way, and yeah, it's going to be challenging, but let's jump into Jeez, as you can tell, a little bit sweaty after that. Managed 20 on the drop set. Previous weeks I've done, like 30, 40, but oh my god, that 3-second eccentric phase absolutely destroys you. I was saying to Annette off camera, we're doing it in like the front of our alley. And obviously if I start to struggle towards the end of the set, I can't just drop the weight off my back, because it's just a road here, so I'm sort of forced to make it back in one piece. Jesus, okay, so next up we've got weighted Bulgarian split squats. Again, it's going to be 3 seconds lowering down and then 1 second up. I was just saying off camera actually that I had to take a longer rest between these 2 exercises because of how hot it is. I just felt off. I felt my stomach was not in the right place. I felt a little bit faint, so I took a few more minutes, got some more water on board, and we'll just play it by ear the rest of the session. But now I'm in the shade in the back of my garden, not in the front with the sun beating down, so hopefully it'll be a bit better, and you can probably hear it, you might be able to see it, but I've got a massive freaking fan that will hopefully help at least a little bit. But without procrastinating anymore, let's jump into it. Okay, so that's my legs well and truly destroyed, and we're only halfway through the leg exercises. So I've still got 2 more leg focused exercises, some shoulders and some abs to finish. If you look back at the first week of this in the series, playlist, whatever you want to call it, I think the weight I'm doing today is either the same or maybe even a little bit less in some of the exercises, if not all the exercises. And to some that might seem counterintuitive, or that I've regressed or got weaker or something like that. But the reason I chose to do that is because this is the first time I've ever done proper training using tempo, proper structured training using tempo. So I didn't really know how my body was going to adapt to it, or get used to it, I guess. So I deliberately dropped the weight a little bit to sort of see how my body coped. And I'm entirely glad I did do that, because I don't think I'd get anywhere near the rep ranges I'm aiming for if I kept the weight the same or even increased the weight. And especially in this heat, I'm glad I made it a little bit easier that way, just because, as you can probably see, I'm sweating quite a bit. And yeah, overall I think a good decision. And over the next few weeks I'll continue to increase this. Now my body sort of knows how it feels under this load and this tempo. Right, okay, so next up we've got stiff leg deadlift. I'm aiming for about 12 to 15 reps. I've done this weight before, fine. It started off really annoying with my grip kept going. I finally got past that and my grip was decent, it was fine, it was coping. I even upped the weight last week, I think it was, well, the week before my holiday. But with doing them really slow on the eccentric, it might be difficult, especially on my grip, so we'll just see how it goes. Just about did it. At the end of those sets, you can see my finger, I had a net just literally straighten it out. I've got no resistance there, that's just from the grip on the bar, so that's nice. Yeah, tough as always, that one. It's always my grip that goes first, but it was good that my hamstrings felt like they were working. We've got hip thrusts to come next, which is just one max set of as many as I can, usually getting around early to mid 20s, obviously with a 3-second lower. That's going to be really hard, so we'll aim for 20, see what penultimate exercise, which is shoulder press. We're doing 3 sets of 12. Shoulder press has always been quite tough on my shoulders, strangely enough, at this rep range, because yeah, you get about 8-9 of the way through and you're just burning, your shoulders are just filled with blood, and it's tough. So we'll see how this eccentric work goes with it. As I've said before, this is just my body getting used to it and sort of seeing how it finds it, how it reacts to it on the day. But yeah, let's just jump straight into it.
Suddenly you're nowhere to be found. I turn around and everything has changed. Looking for a way to work it out. I'm trying to find some peace to navigate the oak tree where I met you, and the writing on the statue.
Nice. Okay, so we've just got hanging leg raises to finish. We're having some work done on that area, which will be revealed in a later video for real. You might have caught glimpses of it today, but that's where I usually do my hanging leg raises. I do a DIY screws in some wood, whack a bar on top sort of thing. You've seen it in other videos. So I spoke to my coach about what I could do differently in these circumstances, and he suggested using the bench and a bar, and then just doing them on the bench. So I think what I'm going to do is get the bar, just empty bar above my chest, and then lay down on the bench. You'll see shortly exactly what I mean, and raise my legs to 90 degrees and slowly back down. We're aiming for 3 sets of 10 to 15 of those, and then we're done. So let's get it done, because Annette is very hungry, so that is our need to get this done soon.
Every word you said, I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, 'cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Everything we wanted turned to gold. The path we chose, the future on our side. Never thought I'd do this on my own, but now I wield the sword I left behind. The oak tree where I met you, and the writing on the statue.
Right, so that's us done. Each set of those hanging leg raises, I got 7 through. I was like, this is easy. Why has my coach suggested these? Instantly got harder. Maybe that's all a mental thing. Anyway, this is going to be like the quickest outro ever, because Annette is very hungry and pestering me for food. So if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. If you didn't, you can give it a dislike, but Annette will call you rude, personally, phone you, everything. It's horrendous, don't do that. Subscribe if you want to support the channel and you want to see more stuff like this, and comment down below what you're having for dinner. We are going to have chili con carne. But until
For
next
the
week,
traveling star, strong from the inside.